Para la Sociedad Chilena de Obstetricia y Ginecología con el profesor Munro. Para nosotros un placer estar acá con tamaña celebridad. So Mike, thanks for being here. We're truly happy to have you. So how's been your experience here in Chile?
Well, first of all, it's been an honor to be invited to participate in this meeting. I really appreciate your invitation, and it's been a wonderful experience, quite frankly. Not only is this my first time in Chile, but also my first time immersed in a Spanish meeting. And of course, it challenges me, but everybody's been wonderful about interpretation, and I'm getting a sense of how reproductive health in general and is managed in Chile by your gynecologists who are very enthusiastic and very competent, I'm sure.
Thank you very much. So what do you think are the biggest challenges for our specialty nowadays? Worldwide and probably in Chile, if you can say so.
Well, I think that one of the issues is that there is an increasing degree of complexity for managing various problems. So, for example, abnormal uterine bleeding 20, 30, 50 years ago, you had no pharmacological choices, and the only choice was taking out the uterus effectively. And now we have all sorts of potential causes of abnormal uterine bleeding or of infertility, and there are numerous technical approaches, there are numerous medical approaches, and to try to incorporate that into training of residents and fellows is a huge problem and huge challenge. And of course, they're also faced with similar expansions in other aspects of the specialty, including obstetrics and oncology, etc. So I think this massive increase in capability, knowledge, and technology. It's a challenge to convey that in a way that is effective for the women we treat.
Fantastic. What would you say for a medical doctor who's starting in gynecology to manage this overwhelmed sensation that we have about information?
Yes. Well, I think it's always been an issue. People can always be overwhelmed. I do think, and I feel strongly about this, that the issues of surgery are really, and management of the uterus and uterine disorders, it's the same as oncology, it's the same as reproductive endocrinology, it's the same as urogynecology. I think if you're starting out, I think if you want to practice primary care, I think a regular residency is probably adequate. But if you wish to manage these disorders in an effective way, you're going to need additional training in the form of a fellowship.
So continuous training might be an answer?
Sorry?
Continuous training?
Well, we all have to be continuously educating ourselves, but so that's a given for everybody. But I think that you need to be immersed in a technical environment for a prescribed period of time to acquire those technical skills. And so that's why I feel we really need fellowships for pelvic surgery to capture all of the intrauterine surgery, the laparoscopic surgery, the vaginal surgery that not just takes the uterus out, but actually preserves and enhances fertility. In order to do that effectively and safely, one needs to be immersed in a fellowship program.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Lo dejamos con profesor Munro aquí. Una fantástica velada. Espero que disfruten.